Good evening, amazing people. Good evening. It's an amazing Thursday. We are having a super and an amazing session tonight, and I'm so excited to see a lot of leaders joining in this session. I know the number keep on going, but congratulations for every person that have managed to join in this session because I do believe that at the end of this meeting, you're going to learn quite a number of things that you're going to use on your journey of entrepreneurship. We have a special guest tonight that is going to share with us so many things that we need to learn. And, I was listening, I think that was yesterday, I was listening to a special podcast where they're saying that anything worth, life worth living is worth recording. So what is important right now is that go back, like get your bag, get your book, like get your pen, ensure that you are taking note of everything that you are supposed to write. Okay, but before we proceed, I just want to confirm with you, maybe if you have logged in properly, let's say if you're able to hear me and also if you're able to see my screen, just comment one if you can see my screen and comment two if you can, comment one if you can able to hear me and comment two if you can able to see this screen so that I'm able to confirm if we are together. Just comment one if you can able to hear me and comment two if you can be able to see my screen. Wow, super excited. Okay, great, great. Also comment where are you listening me from. I'm speaking to you coming all the way from Lusaka, Zambia. I'm in Zambia, I'm in Lusaka, capital city of Zambia. Just comment which country, which region are you listening me from. Of course, we can see Augusta, all the way from Namibia. Great. We have people from Namibia, Lusaka, Zambia, Lusaka, Zambia. Comment Namibia, Windhoek, guess Namibia, Swakop. Okay. I have challenges comes to pronouncing the Namibians provinces. It's so crazy. Katima Mulilo, okay. Mumbwa, Namibia, Leho. Great. Swakop, of course, our guest speakers coming from Swakopmund, of course, of Lusaka, Zambia. It's always challenging to me to pronounce the provinces of Namibia, but I do believe, but I do know Katima Mulilo, I know Wavisberg, I know Windhoek, I know like those. I think those are the only those are the only provinces that I know. And Swakop, of course, I know it. Of course, we have Susan, Namibia, Windhoek. Great. All right. So this evening, we are just going to learn from leaders that have been in the business for, I think, few years in the business and are able to achieve quite a number of things. I'm the host for tonight. My name is Humphrey. Humphrey Msonda by profession. I'm an environmental technologist by profession, and I'm a global business coach at the moment. I'm building the business in Zambia and Namibia. And of course, just before this month ends, of course, we're expanding the business to Tanzania and also Kenya. So this is to say we'll be able to have the business by the end of this year to about 4 countries. And the vision of my vision is to ensure that by the year 2030, we're able to have the business in not less than 10 countries. And I'm a manager in this business of forever. And I do believe that all of us in here, we're in the business. For people who are not in the business, of course, we're going to learn what is forever, I believe. Along the way, if you be behind, make sure you go back to that person who invited you in this meeting to say what is all about forever. What is it that is happening? Because I know you'll be excited at the end of this session. So before we proceed, I just want to share with you, I think, my journey before I introduce my guest speaker. For me, I came across Forever Living opportunity when I was a student in my second year of studies via a stranger who is now my mentor in the business by the name of Zanika. She just sent me a text on Facebook to say I'm looking for people to work with. If you're interested, we are all in. If you're not interested, it's all fine. And for me, really, I was so very skeptical. And again, I was looking for the way out. Why? Because I lost my both parents at the age of 6. So I was looking for the way, like where I can be able to become independent. I remember when I was in secondary school, I used to be given almost everything from my friends. I was, and I reached a point where when a person is giving me something, I'm even like, now I'm upset, like, God, what is it that is happening to me? And seeing this opportunity, I was open minded to say, I want to go full time. I want to go in this opportunity. I can tell you just 3 things made me to say yes to this opportunity. Number one, because this lady promised me to say, when you come in this business, we're going to give you free support. We are going to support you until you become independent entrepreneur. And the second thing, because she said you can do it without disturbing your studies. I was a student by then, and I was a very serious student. I really relied on education, because where I'm coming from, I was taught go to school, study hard, and ensure that you get good grades and get a job. And I was a very serious pupil and serious student in every course. If I'm not number one, I have to be number two, number three, because that's what I was taught by parents. I was very competitive, and I passed with almost all the courses in my college and in secondary. But also the third thing that made me to start the opportunity of Forever is because I have to look at the future. In Zambia, we are producing over 100,000 graduates every single year. And I was like, wow, the government can't manage to employ every person. So I have to start something that can rescue me from complaining about the government and complaining about maybe anything, because I had to do my own research, and I had to find that almost globally, people are complaining about job opportunities. And with the power of AI and social media, you find that jobs have been wiped out. Actually, yesterday I was listening to a young man who is 25 years, is a millionaire in dollars. He was mentioning that in the past, jobs were secure, it was the security way of your life, but this time, entrepreneurship is a security way of your life. And I was like, wow, I thank God I said yes to Forever opportunity. And I started this Forever part-time on my break time and my lunchtime, because I was a student. And trust me, I've never looked back, because I remember the time I was completing school, I was already independent, and I've never looked for the job. And today, if I look back, I'm proud of the person that I've become today. Starting the opportunity of Forever, I just wanted an extra 1,000 kwacha or extra 2,000 kwacha for me to buy my own groceries. But today, I'm someone who's able to help other people in their life. Today, I'm able to support my young brother who is just now in college. Actually, he has just opened school. It's just because of this. Actually, it's just because of this session, and that's why I said you are like to be in this session. He has just called me to say that I've arrived in Lusaka. I just because he went on holiday and he's back now to open his school. So he's back in Lusaka. I'm the one who's supporting in the school. He's studying biomedical engineering because of this opportunity. So I told him to say, you know what, just sit somewhere. I'm calling you back. I'm having a session. Let me call you back. So just after this session, I'm going to even actually to pick him up where he is, so that he can come back here home. He can resume with school. So is he studying biomedical engineering because of this same opportunity? I remember me starting this opportunity, I just wanted an extra little money, but today I'm able to support my young brother. I'm able to support him 100% when it comes to his college life, And with this opportunity, I love the exposure and the freedom and the lifestyle. Me, I was born and raised from the rural area where we are not even having electricity, not even having a TV. But today, I don't even want to mention the inches of my TV, but I'm having a big TV in my house. I'm living in a very good, clean house right now because of the opportunity of Forever. And I love the freedom to wake up at my own terms and condition, whereby I wake up, I know that, oh, wow, I'm living in my own house. Like I'm working on with my own terms and condition. And I love that. I'm not saying if you're in this session and you are working is bad. No. What I can say, what is bad is this. If you can be at that job for someone and being able to retire from that work, that is very bad. Because the reality is this: if you're not working on your own dreams, working on someone's dreams, whether you're in government or in private sector, if you're not just working on your own business, if you're not just working on your own things, you are working on someone's dream. It's the dream of your government to ensure that you're working as a nurse. It's the dream of your government that you're working as a doctor. It's the dream of your government you're working as a teacher. That's a dream of your government at the moment, so that they see that, oh, we are working with a government. So for me, I said, why should I work for someone's dream? I want to work on my own dreams, and I'm proud of the decision that I made. So far, with the opportunity of Forever, I've started traveling, not only to my country. I've been to Tanzania, Kenya, Rwanda, Namibia, and just actually this afternoon we were buying some flight tickets for Tanzania. I mean, for Dubai. And one thing I love the most is that not only about me, but the people we are building the business with. Just this afternoon, I was buying some flight tickets for the people that I'm coaching in the opportunity of Forever. They were buying flight tickets to go to Dubai, because just after next month, just after March, April, we're going to Dubai. And this is something that makes me to feel so happy, Because I remember back then I used to pray to my God, I want something that you can give me that I can extend to another person. And to say I'm seeing someone who was struggling and today is buying a flight ticket to go to another country. I'm able to see someone buying a flight ticket to go to another city, which is not only just like a local flight, like to another beautiful cities. It's something that excites me the most when it comes to forever opportunity. With this opportunity of forever, I've started investing in real estate. They said Kiyosaki, if you there's someone who have read the book, said Poor Dad Rich Dad, mentioned that making money is another thing, and also investing money is another thing. It's not about how much you make, it's about the money you are keeping. For me, I know forever is just a way of making money. But when I was growing up, I had to believe in real estate. And today I'm owning some funds because of the opportunity of forever living opportunity. Another thing that I love about forever opportunities is that privilege to coach other people achieve whatever they want to achieve in their life. And forever has given me that opportunity to coach other people to achieve exactly what they want to achieve in their life. This is a very small stage. Let me check the number of people in the meeting so far. I think about 43 people, very small people. I've been able to stand on a bigger audiences, bigger venues, bigger stages where I'm able to inspire a lot of people who want to achieve a lot of things in their lives. And today we're able to achieve a lot. We're able to work with different people from different walks of life. But this is not my stage. I want to invite a special person that I truly refer to. She don't know that, but she's someone that I look up to. And every time when I'm coaching my team, that I'm coaching the people I'm working with, I always talk about her to say, there's a lady that started the business of forever. And in 4 months of the business, she was able to become a manager. In few months of being in the business, I think she must be maybe less than a year or 2 months or 2 years in the business, but she has achieved so much things. You know, I started earlier than her, but she has achieved more than what I've achieved in the opportunity of forever. And I'm so very honored and very humble to come up because I know whatever she speak to you, if you are someone who is open-minded, if you are someone who has got that open eye, you be that person. If you be able to grasp, like if you be able to grasp everything that you'll be able to share with you, I know for sure if you implement them, your life will never be the same. She's someone that I met, I think the last time I connected, I met with her physically, that was on 2024 when I went to Namibia. She's coming all the way from Namibia. I met with her before in 2024. Of course, she came to Zambia. Though the time she came to Zambia, I'm not really sure if we met, but she came to Zambia. She has been to Zambia before, and she's someone that when I look at her, I'm like, wow, this person is unstoppable. This person is unreplaceable. This person is someone that we can learn to and implement whatever she's doing. So, reader, with all the energy, all the fires, commenting, put some fires as I'm coming. Reader Tia Andreas, all the way from Namibia. Let me just try to unmute her. Okay, Tia Andreas, all the way from Namibia, someone that I respect a lot, someone that inspires me a lot. I know this is something that I've never told her, but she's someone that I respect a lot, someone that I look up to, someone who inspires me. Every time when I go on Instagram, I ensure that I see at least even one of her posters. Leader, I think I've sent a mute. You can unmute yourself, and let me just close my screen so that you can share your screen. Okay. Leaders say, can we put some fires? Can we put some fires? I will welcome our guest speaker all the way from Namibia. We're a special person. My leader, I think I've sent your...
Good evening, my leaders. Thank you so much, my leader.
I think you can even share. Okay,
am I edible? Can you hear me?
Okay. Let me try to make you the hosts.
Okay.
Okay. Tia Andreas. Okay. I think, my leader, you are the host right now. You can share your screen. The meeting is recorded. You can share your screen. We are ready to learn from you.
All right. My leaders, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear, my leader. We can hear you.
Okay, great. Let me quickly just share my screen. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Good evening, Zambia. Do you have Zambia in the house? And good evening, Namibia. Good evening, my leaders. I'm quickly just looking for my slides. Okay. I don't know where they disappeared to, but they were here. I am so, so grateful to be given an opportunity to share my story with you, my leaders. I don't take this invitation for granted. I am super, super excited to be sharing my story tonight, hoping that it will not only inspire someone, it will also help someone take their forever living business very seriously. Because, guys, we are in such a very big company, in a business that is changing lives. And the sooner you take it serious, the better. Can you see my screen? Kindly please communicate if you can see my screen. My leaders, can you see my screen? Let me quickly check on the chats. Can you see my screen? Yes, yes, yes. Somebody said no. Yes, yes, great. Okay, great. Okay. Good evening, amazing leaders. Good evening. Once again, my name is Andreas Ndishishi, well known as Leader Tia or Coach Tia. I am coming all the way from Namibia, and tonight I am going to share with you my story and how I managed to make it in the forever living business. I hope you can still see my screen. Okay. Okay, you can still see. Amazing. So, as I said, my name is Andreas Ndishishi, and tonight I am going to tell you who I am. Who is Andreas Ndishishi? Who is Tia Andreas? And what is my why? What is driving me in life? So I love to call myself the daughter of the Most High, because I'm gonna tell you right now that it's not by chance that I am where I am right now in my life. It can only be God, and God has really carried me through life, through things that I never thought I was going to survive from, or things that I would survive. So I am a mom to a beautiful baby girl. God blessed me with a beautiful special child. And I am an Eagle manager in the Forever in the Forever marketing plan, sorry. And I am a Forever to Drive level 1 qualifier. I am also a member of the Achievers Club. I am a 60cc club and 100cc club. So those I'm going to explain to you as we go. So now, before I move on with the slides, I just want to share with you where my journey with Forever started. Forever actually found me. I don't know why my slides are not moving. Okay. So Forever found me when I was unmotivated, broke, and I was in a place where I felt like I was losing everything. So in actually my life, my life as a person, as an adult, as a mom, started in 2017. I fell pregnant and I gave birth to a baby girl, and that is where life for me started. So after giving birth, life really handed me a hardship card. And as we all know, it is so hard to find a job, right? Like nowadays, you can be a graduate, but getting a job in the our country, I don't know how it is in Zambia, but in Namibia, it's a little bit of a challenge. So after giving birth, I had to now, I have a child that I need to take care of. And I really like started off with so much hardship. My life started in I would say 2017 years. And actually I was living in Swakopmund before moving to Windhoek. Windhoek is the capital city of Namibia. I moved there with my daughter, found myself homeless. I found myself living in a bashu. A bashu is a shack or a shack, yes. Um, without water, no electricity, and I would say that is where really real life started. So in 2018, I actually started a business. I was in another network marketing company, which I ran until 2022 successfully. And my sponsor, or the lady that introduced me to that business, passed on. When she passed on, I actually started losing the motivation, the inspiration, because now I didn't have someone to guide me, to mentor me. So I remember my business started going down from 2022 until 2023. And end of 2023, the business that actually took me from the bash or from the shack that I was staying in, the business that took me there was no longer doing well. So I had to find ways to survive. I ended up, because now when the business was doing well, I took myself, I I upgraded my life. I started renting in a beautiful apartment. My daughter went to a private school and she went to stay with my elder sister. And I was living, I wouldn't say a fancy life, but I was living a good life, until the business could no longer afford me that lifestyle. So because I could no longer afford to pay rent, because then the income dropped to 1,600 Namibian dollars. Now, mind you, you have your child that is going to private school, you have rent that is over 3,500, you have food, you have so many responsibilities and mom, and you are getting paid 1,600. So when Forever found me, it found me in a place where my business that I was doing was paying me 1.6 or 1,600, which could not afford me much. So because I couldn't afford my rent, I ended up staying in with a friend or moving out of my flat to stay in with a friend. That was end of 2023. So beginning of 2024, which was January, I was staying in with a friend. And in Feb 2024, I received a DM from my sponsor, the lady that brought me in the business. And she invited me for a coffee meeting. She introduced Forever Living to me. And I remember telling her, because when she shared the opportunity, I was so like, I wanted it so much, but I could not even afford to pay or to have, I did not even have the money to buy the stock. So as I was inspired, everything she was telling me sounded too good to be true. I was still having, the problem of not affording to start. And I remember talking to her and telling her, you know what, this business you're telling me about is everything that I've prayed for, and it's everything that I want to do, because I know if I start, I am going to win. But the problem now is I don't have that money to get started. And she said, I can give you, she helped me, who I want you right now to send a message to whoever invited you to this meeting and thank them. Because guys, this opportunity, when God sends you somebody to introduce you to